The election system was changed, at least the argument was ostensibly, because people didn't want to leave their homes, they didn't want to gather, so, we're going to do different things and so forth. Just this time, but now they want to enshrine it and expand it because it's much more difficult to determine who's voting and who's not. So let me ask you a question. If you're proposing a bill that says 16 and 17-year-olds should be able to register to vote, that doesn't mean they have to vote. Why are you doing that? What's the point of that? If in your bill you also propose eliminating voting ID, and the Democrats demand you walk around, of course, with valid vaccine passes, they're not against you having passes, keeping data on you, and all the rest. But why in this one instance are they opposed to you having voting ID? Some kind of ID. Think about it. Is it to promote voting? Why is it that in the bill that they proposed that you're not allowed to challenge anybody's vote? And if you challenge their vote, even if you're an election judge at a precinct, you could be charged criminally. Does that make sense to anybody? Why do they prevent states that are supposed to be the tip of the spear when it comes to voting, why do they prevent states under their proposed legislation from cleaning their voting rolls, including of dead people who might be registered more than once in different precincts because they move and so forth? Why would they do that? Why would they even take the extraordinary step of saying any judge who rules in disfavor, that is, against this law in some respect or so forth, that judge might have to appear before a special commission, an independent commission that's set up to explain him or herself. Isn't that unbelievable? Why is it that every case that's brought challenging this law must be brought in the District of Columbia? Because the Democrats control the courts there? I can go on with their law. Is that about opposing voting suppression or destroying all guardrails when it comes to voting? Why would you support these things? Why is the Democrat Party so corrupt? It wants IDs when it comes to all kinds of things. It talks about taxes. It talks about, as I said, medical procedures. They want to keep data on parents who dare to challenge administrators and so forth. They're now tagging them like they're terrorists, keeping them in a database. But if somebody shows up to vote, can we see your driver's license? Oh my God, that's suppression. Oh my God, that's aimed at minority. No, everybody has to say, no, you don't understand. These people are diabolical. It's not right versus left. Under American Marxism, it's oppressor versus oppressed. And you see, those of us who support this country, regardless of our race, our religion, our backgrounds, or what have you, we're the oppressors because America sucks according to these people. Has Robert Reich ever done one of these clips embracing the founding? No. Embracing our economic system? No. Embracing the great American progress we've made over the centuries? No. Embracing our military? No. Embracing law enforcement? No. Has he ever done anything like that? No. Come to think of it, does any Democrat? No. Biden? No. You see, they're in constant attack mode because the Democrat Party cannot survive unless there's tumult. The Democrat Party cannot survive unless we're at each other's throats. The Democrat Party cannot survive if we view each of us as individual human beings with free will who are to be left alone. The Democrat Party needs fighting, it needs jealousy, it needs hatred, it needs division, it even needs violence. Mostly peaceful violence, mind you, but violence nonetheless. And they need a constant state of emergency, constant state of hate, and a constant state of attacking this country. That is a party that has never embraced Americanism. It's embraced slavery, segregation, separatism. It's embraced all kinds of hideous ideologies. It has embraced what it calls democratic socialism, actually Marxism. When will it embrace Americanism? Never.
Want to see more? Sign up for Levin TV.